SNM clan. Things are happening though.
It's your laugh for me.
Things are happening because I was like, see, you guys, okay, did you guys see Zion and Chinwe when they're locking lips?
The whole house was on stew. Everybody's like, hey, I don't be this where they fight.
They were so uncomfortable. Look on Anita's face, Onyeka's face, Cassia's face, Kelly Ray's face.
Yeah.
They were just looking like, yo.
I feel like it was just giving, hey.
I felt more of like, them being there to do that, right?
Yes, Zen was there when they were doing,
like, the lemon game,
exactly,
right?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's crazy, but you already know that boy meets girl and girl meets
boy.
They
That's set to a round of applause.
They don't set. They don't settle. I don't know. Ebuka is asking that who food first.
Who food first?
I don't know.
I felt like it was Zion.
I'm glad that Chinwe food though.
I heard Zion say, I'm sorry. Chinwe said, baby, I'm so sorry.
That's not the folding though.
No, that's the folding. The
folding started from when Chinwe was tortured. When she was crying like horse.
No,
that's the
folding. That's not what Ebuka meant.
No, I know now. Now that's who came to like,
who first? Like who says sorry first?
That's what I'm saying. The original folding started from when Chinwe did. That was a folding, right?
It's true because who go cry first?
Sure you get right. No, yeah. Chinwe, there's no how Chinwe could have stood that.
But Chinwe is so like funny. Which one is, I saw you ate 3 times.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is he supposed to eat before?
You understand, right?
Is he supposed to eat before? Also, you're busy counting how many times he ate.
Right. The fact that, she's on meds or she was on meds, right? And, Zion don't really, care to know what is really wrong with her.
Yes.
She knows how her man or how her baby, cares for her. So whenever she doesn't see that, she's really, really, thrown off because she was telling and pleading with Zion, please, baby, tell me.
Yes.
Whenever I mess up,
please tell me. I'm not gonna disrespect you like that.
I said, see this one. Tomorrow I'm not gonna say, oh, thank you, Coach Obi. Thank you, Coach Obi.
I'm on this
baby.
I said that conversation, everything was like,
Yeah.
It was just giving it romantic.
Yeah, it was, you understand. But I won't lie to you, honestly speaking, we've said this before, Chinwe is reality TV gold.
Yes.
You understand, right?
She's herself.
You understand?
She's herself in that house.
She's not the ones we go, they bother about all this camera nonsense.
I beg.
You understand? Not the ones we go talk, say, cameras on us now. I said, this is all crazy.
My chest. It's just cameras on us.
No. All this day, Wanni there. Wanni, Umba all these people. People routine are not doing our own. The camera will be on us now because they're actually giving the content. Not like not the crease. I beg. Anyways, you understand? Shout out to them. Super awesome.
Yeah.
They have settled whatever they have, right? I hope it goes that way, you understand, right?
And they won their wager.
They won their wager. Congrats. Even if say they don't deserve it.
I told you that they do. In a way, because the whole creative process.
I know. I agree.
I give it to them.
I agree. I felt for them because of how happy they were.
Yes.
Honestly, it touched me, right?
Yeah.
That happiness was so pure because they never even believed that they were going to win that.
Yes, they were shocked.
They were so scared, right?
They celebrated for a while.
Yeah, but I was shocked in the way that Big actually gave it to them.
Yeah.
You understand? But was it well deserved? In my opinion, no.
Was it well deserved?
It wasn't.
Maybe
it
like
wasn't.
40%.
Yeah, you understand. But in terms of the whole creativity, originality, I give it to them.
Yes.
Yeah, they did
so
well.
I don't know about originality, but creativity.
Originality was so original. Yeah, I loved it all. I love the originality. It was cool. You understand, right? I don't understand the whole ITK from you understand? Try to silence Biggie. They don't.
I just felt like it came from Onyeka. It was Onyeka now. When he was telling them, this person did this, write it, you're going to say it in the arena.
All right.
Big even said, the roles and all of that.
Yeah.
He was already reading it.
All right, so amazing stuff. Well, let us know what you feel about that. Now, SNM Clan, this whole wager that they won, right? I don't know what is wrong with Chinwe. Is it that whenever there's, whenever her niece seems to be happy, there's this stinking aura that comes from her, this look. Like she's not happy. Or if Unne is actually doing something worthwhile, Chinwe is not really happy about it. So I don't know what the problem is, because when Unne was given her remarks about the people that did well, standing on that podium doing her stuff, if you see the way Chinwe they look, even after when they won their wages, looking some type of way.
Yeah, have vibing.
So right now it's looking like this babe, or this madam, she not really wants to make this niece, shine. I don't know. That's how it's looking to me.
Yeah, same here.
You understand? But whatever she does, I don't know. But please just watch her closely. She's the kind of person that maybe, they go give her one or two things in terms of, responsibility. That's for only understand. So try to cajole her or make her feel that she doesn't want that. Transfer what you have to me. She again, I mean, if you handle them.
Now me read the book.
She understand, right? I don't like that. I don't like that. For you to have your niece with you, I mean, come on, you should be proud of that now. Whatever she does is rubbing off on you as well. You guys are complimenting each other. Don't you get it?
Yeah.
You coming as a pair is not for you people to compete individually. No.
And that is what the whole vibe in the house is giving now.
The whole pair,
in my mind, I thought maybe like pair to pair.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like pair to pair, go head to head.
That's different.
But it's giving seem like the pair.
Yeah.
Each housemate in the pair are going head to head. It doesn't make sense.
Yes, they're not competing with each other.
Yeah. Shaun, Victoriano vibes. Now it's Ruthie and DJ Flo. According to Ruthie, that DJ Flo had something, that she had like a theory.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, tell me, what's the theory about? That she had to carry this conversation to ZINWE instead of her partner. I don't know if you get it. That she has been asking her for 3 days now and she hasn't said anything.
Wow.
So in her mind, she's like, okay, she's feeling left out because they're supposed to be confiding in me more than ZINWE. Just like how Ben felt that time that CJ refused to tell him about the whole house shenanigans and he felt bad. He said he don't trust me or anything. Because if you notice, DJ Flo and Chinwe are like this.
Tight, yeah.
I don't understand. Like they forget that they came with these people.
Yeah.
They now tend to have a new bestie. It's not like you can't even have a bestie.
Yeah.
But don't forget that you came with a partner.
Yeah, don't forget that, please. Don't forget that. For you to come with your partner, unless you don't really know them from Adam, so unless you guys are not really bonded.
Unless.
Just mouse on that gate, you understand, right?
Just they
but I don't know, it's quite crazy. S&M clan, I don't know, but there's something about Nelly. Nelly is the kind of person that will make you feel she doesn't know what she's doing. But if you watch Nelly closely, you will know that, okay, this babe, indeed, she knows what she's doing. You understand? She might be able to hide it for a very long time. Like she's, she's naive. She's kind of person. I don't know what, but she knows.
Oh my God, I have no clue. That's the face she gives all the time.
She's aware.
I have no clue what's going on. You should tell me. Please.
There was this game they were playing, after the whole wages stuff. Biggie, of course, supplied them with drinks. I think Biggie was waiting for something.
A lot of alcohol.
You understand?
A lot.
And they were so happy, right? And of which, Nelly and the rest, brought out this game where, some household of people just, write out
Talk
things.
about your top 3 favorites. Personality, looks. Body, sleeper. Fashion.
You understand, right? Different people write stuff. Anonymously, right? You won't know who they are, right?
They mix everything together.
They mix it up, then you guess. You read and you guess who wrote that, right?
Yes.
So Nelly was not trying to give an example on what the game is all about. Then she said, okay, for example, if you want to talk about personality.
Anita.
Personality is more like Anita. Then for looks, you see Shaun.
She thought of Shaun.
Hey, I said I could have killed a lot.
I could have killed a lot of people.
If you see the look on one, if you see the look on Wanni's face,
Wanni was eyeballing her. She got on looking at them. Because see Shaun, see Nelly. She got on
you understand, right? And Nelly already knows about the whole issue.
And her face was stuck.
She didn't know what she was doing. But she knew what she was doing. I can tell that when she called Shaun, that was intentional. She did cook. Nelly be the cook Wanni. She did cook calm.
In as much as I'll give her accolade because she brings these games to the house to make everything lively.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she's the only one that brings the type of interesting games.
Yeah, Femi as well does in a way.
I beg Nelly Joe.
You understand, right? So the look on Wanni was more like, okay, what is really happening here? Before I know it, she started conversing with her eyes with Handy.
Yes.
You understand, right?
She
started
Handy like this. I wish you could see me.
Yeah, I see now. Yeah, I see now. You understand? Now, Shaun now, know what was happening.
Nonchalant as well.
He can't see the blushing away when he was blushing. You understand, right? So those kind of things are like, okay, what's really going on? All of a sudden, you see the Wanni was now frowning, just looking.
She was pissed. And it's the fact that this whole mentioning of names.
Yeah.
her name wasn't mentioned.
Her name wasn't mentioned though.
Not only her, Sha.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people, Ben was complaining that why is everybody calling personality?
But they mentioned his name for personality.
But yeah, there are other people too. I feel like they didn't mention Nina. They didn't mention Nina, the one that was sleeping in the garden.
Yeah, they said sleeper.
No, sleeper. They say sleeper doesn't mean someone that sleeps. So
yeah,
it means someone that you thought you wouldn't like and ended up liking.
That's what I'm saying. At least they called somebody.
Was it Nne? Did
yes.
they call Nne? I thought they said Chinwe.
Was it Chinwe?
I think it's Chinwe.
I think it wasn't only. I think it was only now. I don't know, Sha, but I know they called someone right amongst the Undine pair. You understand, right? But you know, for Wanni, I know others they didn't really call people's name like that, right? For the body wise, you know, banging body, Onyeka
all the
for
time,
fashion,
Nelly.
And I'm asking, please, when has Nelly ever given fashion game like Nelly fashion? I'm not blind.
Please.
Nelly, how?
Let's settle this matter. Amongst the female housemates, who gives you the fashion sense?
Nobody there gives any fashion game there. Nobody.
I mean, amongst her peers, amongst them.
Nobody.
I beg, it's Nelly, Jerry.
Nobody. Nelly, how? From where to where? Where are you? From where to where, please?
You don't get my question. How many girls? If there are 10 girls in the house, which one tops the others?
It's a simple question, and I get it. I'm saying nobody.
Oh, okay.
None of them top each other. They just did their basic bleh. You understand,
Nelly
right?
gives this swaggy fashion.
Well, for me, I see Nelly.
Or maybe
I see Asha Bakri.
Maybe it's the C's. Like the sleeves. She has body Chloe. She does.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Understand? So I don't know. I didn't know what they were talking about, right? About the whole stuff. But all I know is that what Nelly was doing was so intentional with the whole Shaun stuff, right? Because you saw what happened between herself and Shaun that made.
They were even saying Victoria's personality.
Yeah.
I haven't called Femi. Femi likes Victoria.
Yeah, of course. They called Victoria personality, body. Body. Did he call Victoria again?
As a face Victoria, body Victoria. No, face Victoria,
personality Victoria, body Onyeka. Stuff
Sleeper,
like that.
I don't know who.
Right. So the thing is that, for Victoria now, that most people were calling Victoria, right? Mm-hmm. I keep saying this, that they see Victoria as a mysterious person. Yeah. But Victoria doesn't want to really help herself. Probably, that is our own strategy or game to behave.
At this point,
to behave so,
I don't like it.
So down.
Yes.
A party pooper.
Yes.
Someone that can kill your joy. Mm-hmm. You cannot be happy around Victoria. Mm-hmm. If you are happy around Victoria, best believe that happiness will die.
Let me tell you guys why. Let me tell you guys why. Because we're not even done with Nelly. Let's keep Nelly
I don't like her mood.
Now, she was all by herself.
Yeah.
And just like all slow and dull.
Yeah.
That's how Mayo first came, having a conversation, just like advising her. Always the same thing people always tell her. Mm-hmm. And he kept on talking to her like, because she was saying that she would like bring up an idea and they shut her down.
Yeah.
Jigger. Mm-hmm. And she would like come in a group of people where they were like having a conversation or where they're like having a conversation and she wants to say something and everyone just keeps quiet and they start laughing or something. Like, according to her, that's what she has noticed. Yeah. So in her mind, she's like, okay, maybe this housemate, they don't like her or something. And Mayo was telling her, I beg, that sometimes some people, when they bring up ideas, some people hide behind groups and win. Sometimes when you see a particular group win, it doesn't mean they are smart. Some of them inside, they are just hiding. Do you understand? They are like ripping from people that are actually producing the whole thing.
Wow.
Do you get? He was just advising her.
Yeah.
And they went into the room, just crying. Fine. He has talk, tired.
Yeah.
To me now, if someone advises me and try to bring me out of a particular mood, like out of a bad mood, in my mind, okay, I'm going to try to give myself the grace. Do you understand? Or at least the effort to feel the energy come, especially if the energy is positive energy. Can I allow myself to feel that positive energy? Why do I have to give in to negative energy? Do you understand? Introverts. There's a difference between being introverted and being just bad vibes.
Okay.
Do you get?
Yeah.
Okay, now they are playing games. You're out of there.
Yeah.
Even Femi had to go upstairs to bring her down.
Yeah.
She covered her eyes with shades.
Yeah, with shades. Yeah.
Gave her a drink. She was drinking. Now everybody has seen people's faces. They are happy. They are laughing.
Happy.
Why can't that be contagious? Like, why can't that transmit to you? And she doesn't smile.
The dull energy she gives, it's alarming. You understand, right? So I'm like, okay, I don't understand. Please, why are you acting like they forced you to come? If you don't want to stay, please, you move, Victoria, you leave.
I do not like that.
You leave.
One thing about me, when I see people smile or laugh, even though I don't know what's making them laugh or smile, I must laugh because laughter is contagious.
Yeah, you understand?
Energy is contagious.
Right? I love how mysterious she is. But when it comes to how energies are shifting,
and you're always complaining,
yes,
how you're not used to the environment, and you're not giving yourself the chance.
Exactly. So if you're complaining about people, how people are shutting you down, stuff like that, can't you still try to force it, put yourself out there?
Who are they?
For people to actually see what you're talking about. Because the more you're acting like this, the more your opinions will continue to be shut down.
Because why you're not fighting for it? There are spaces that you need to fight to be heard. It's as simple as that.
Just have to be. Sometimes you have to be violent to take certain spots for yourself.
Is the impression she gave the housemate. That's why sometimes when you hear them say, "Oh, who is like for example now." Will you hear something like, "Who is that housemate that don't used to talk? That's always by herself?"
Yeah.
Would they say Wanni?
No.
Would they say Onyeka?
No.
They'll call your name.
They'll call Victoria.
Because that's the vibe.
They won't even call Nne.
Never.
In fact, they will call Victoria before they even think of calling Nne. Yeah. I don't know what her problem is. So better tell her. Help us so we can help you. Victoria.
Now they are dragging her handler.
Yeah.
The handler is playing the victim.
Are you serious? Please,
yeah, the handler posted something on Twitter about how their queen will come up to the top, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know why people are dragging the handler. Like, guy, what are you saying? Why are you dragging the person? The person is expressing themselves as she is expressing herself in the house. If she's crying, I don't have a problem with her crying.
Handler.
But I have a P with the fact that after crying, you do nothing about it.
Almost see, handler or no handler, nobody's going to come to the top through pity. I'm not going to allow that one. No. Nobody's coming to the top through pity.
Please, work for it. Okay?
Work for it.
I don't like this type of
thing. If you're telling me Victoria is working for something, I don't see what she's working for. No. You understand? She's just, like I said, she's just there on her own. But she declined.
Yes.
So it's the people right now where they push them, you understand, right? But Victoria is doing nothing.
Her fans are really working very hard.
Victoria wins, for example, if Victoria wins this show, and tomorrow, I will type up and play, she no deserve this win.
For now, because we don't know if she's going to change tomorrow.
I'm giving an example. As she is now, she win.
Okay, no.
No. It just shows that, these are just the votes that just coming. Sometimes people said people no longer vote for competence against them. They just vote for, the people they want to sympathize with. You feel me? The ones where they pity, they feel sorry for. You get. So I don't know. That's why I say, for Chinwe now, this babe normally, she they carry one or two things.
Come on now.
You understand? But she don't get anybody.
Yes, actually.
She don't get people like that, right?
Fans, because
of how she has portrayed herself to them.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
From the very beginning,
I don't think so.
From the very beginning, I've been seeing people, raising their placards for Chinwe, rooting for the ZINWE ship. You understand, right? Even at diary sessions, people were so overjoyed by how those people are. You understand? But constantly, I just saw how Chinwe, started, pushing things overboard and behaving some type of way where you can't actually distinguish, her actual character from her being a bitter person.
Yeah, but there are people that have done worse.
People have done worse. That's what I'm saying. People have done worse, but yet they still raise their placards for them. Is that crazy?
That's what I'm saying. So why are they not raising placards for her? Why are they not ignoring? Okay, wait. Victoria now. Victoria, she's dull.
Yeah.
Why are they not ignoring the fact that she's dull? And the person that's at least giving something should have more fan base than the other. Because they don't send them.
Yeah.
Regardless, there are people that have done worse and they have larger fan bases today. Should I mention names?
Mention.
Bella. Bella was annoying. Bella was like literally annoying in the house. Right? She's very successful today, not because of her attitude or something.
She's unapologetic, actually.
Yes, she's unapologetically
she stood her ground,
unapologetically herself.
Unapologetically herself, but...
As Chinwe. But why? People just know who they... It's like saying aura for aura. Like, they like you for something and they'll stand by you. If you like be dull or if you like be cold, they don't care. They just love you. It's as simple as that. They don't give Chinwe the same energy.
I feel there was a compliment from both sides. Bella wouldn't have been on 100 without, at least a compliment.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about her personally.
Personally now.
Some of the things she did on the show.
Yeah.
You can't compare
Yeah, personally for Bella, she was firm. She had a tight grip.
Was she not firm? Is Chinwe not firm? She's firm. Chinwe is very firm. She's very firm.
Man, Chinwe is a different ballgame entirely.
That is why she doesn't have much fan base. What you just said.
Am I part of people with a carry placards from?
I don't understand. No, you don't get my vibe. I'm just trying to say that different things, different people, different situations. Different everything.
All right.
There's someone that will behave like Chinwe.
Yeah.
And this person will win the show. They will root for you. You will never be in bottom 4. Do you get? So I don't know what it is about people, the vibes they get, how they resonate with you. Do you understand?
It's because of how she tends to be so overconfident by her being sure about people, for example, that will leave the house.
There are people that were overconfident. Same that Bella did what they did to Adekunle in the garden.
Did they talk about how people leave the house on Sunday, stuff like that? I'm giving an example now.
Goodness. That's what I'm saying. If you want to compare situations now, grievous situations that can make you people hate you to the point that they will not vote for you again.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
And that's what I'm saying. That the reason why that really happened on the 100 because of sheeple. Because of Shella sheeple. That's it, honestly.
I really don't think so.
All right, so.
I just feel like, personally, Bella as an individual, she has a magnet. There's just something about Bella that, regardless of anything she does, if you look at her, you just like her.
You like her. If you look at Bella, you go like her.
Yes. Because even in the house, some of the things she did in the house, I related to it. I was like, I can see myself sometimes in the things that she does or did in the house.
Nobody actually supported how rude she was. Nobody supported how she just provoked someone.
That's what I'm saying.
Intentionally.
It's not the rudeness I'm talking about.
She collected now.
She had other sides to her too. That when you look at it, is sweet.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. I know you see her. May I not sit down? Where's the plan? Tell us what you feel about that.
Is long.
All right. Okay. Nelly now.
According to
Nelly now, she don't enter Chinwe now.
Yeah.
Now they got to know about what happened between Chinwe and Zion, about how Chinwe said she wants to seek voluntary exit, right? Mm-hmm. And according to Nelly, she was like, I beg, Chinwe, I beg, she's lying.
She's just doing it for highlights.
She just wants drama. She wants attention.
She's not going to
and go. And I beg now story.
Yeah, story.
They start entering the babe. I say, Nelly, now wow, you don't start your own. You don't start your own.
What you don't know, don't be.
You understand, right? Because for Chinwe now, I don't know if Biggie will now come with his final result and say, okay.
Biggie will ask again, are you sure? If you say no, you just go.
Okay, right? But this one now that she's now so happy that she's now cooking, cooking for the house now.
Yeah, so
that's crazy. People are now like surprised. And since when did Chinwe start cooking for the house? Understand, right? So I know that she's just happy for today. Tomorrow now, she be just vexed. I'm not happy, Kochobi. You understand? So for her now, there's something she's on and off, quite on and off, right? But the whole Zion stuff really lifted her mood because of how sometimes when there's an issue with you and someone that you really care about, for a very long time. By the time everything now is now settled, you just feel this kind of happhappiness, like
you just be so ecstatic.
So excited.
Yes.
But the question is, how long will it last again? You feel me, right? Before you now, you understand, right? So for her now, she's doing her thing. But for Nelly's keeping a close eye on her, simply saying that that Chinwe is the kind of person that is very dramatic, or what she does is for content.
Yes.
What she does is for highlights and attention. Nelly, how about you, please? Nelly, how about you? Because I got them hypocrites. You can't be telling me that Chinwe is doing this, doing that for attention.
Someone that said, someone that said that she'll stop talking to Suj from Monday. And he's going to die.
Because her job is done. She has gotten her votes.
Yes. It's not even by votes.
No, that's what I'm saying.
When you suck someone in, you now leave them in the desert.
You understand, right? Now, Suj, now, bless Suj, don't lose God. You understand, right? So for Nelly now, you're talking about how Chinwe is teaching you.
Very soft.
You, Bakri. Your own self high. Bakri. Very, this baby. You go to talk about person, you go talk about Chinwe. How about
Bakri? What's Bakri?
Asha Bakri.
Okay.
Asha Bakri.
Yeah. She's actually an Asha Bakri.
You understand, right?
Because Nelly.
I don't know, man. But let us know what you feel about that, this whole stuff. Because that time when you're just, whining, rocking, Suj. Just not giving in.
Suj was not even looking. Baba was like so absent-minded.
Who told you? No.
He was. He said that his family, like, they are watching him and he's not going to do anything that would make them angry. Do you get? So he's just so conscious. He doesn't want to do anything.
That's crazy. Well, I don't know. One thing about Coyote, I don't understand. Maybe this production team just
maybe they're hungry or something.
Maybe they employ people that are new there, or maybe they're hungry. Big really they feed them, or big never really they pay them well.
Maybe that meat which was cooking, they want to eat it by fire by force.
Something interesting is going to showing us Ruthie cooking meat
and Inne sleeping in the garden.
You understand? What are you showing us? Then the next thing now you hear that Uncle, okay, right now the gist is on us, the camera is on us now. Did
you hear when Chinwe said, yes, auntie. Did you hear it? That's so funny.
That sounds so
epic.
Epic. I like to say that. African Magic epic.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's crazy. All right, so anything else on the table?
Generally, this whole Anita Tofa is like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really deciding like that, Jade.
Yeah.
I really decided.
And whatever they are doing there is not my business.
I beg. But all I do is that, because of the whole ship stuff, they're getting more screen time, right?
Yeah.
It's cool. But all I know is that, for Tofa and Anita, anything genuine from Tofa towards Anita, foul. Nothing genuine there.
Yeah.
You understand? Only for the stomach. You understand? All for food. We said this countless times here.
I just feel like a ship is brewing, and I feel like it's going to be the most genuine ship.
Which one?
This season.
Which ship is that?
If it works out.
Ozzy and Onyeka.
Yes.
These two.
If that ship works out, it's going to be just the most genuine ship this season. Yeah. Because I saw her just marking his territory. I'm like, hey.
All right. So the time when they did Onyeka to go and do that stuff with Tofa.
Exactly.
Ha. All right. So
they're not sharing munchies.
And Tofa said, "Just immediately stood up. He wanted it to.
Yes.
If you see the Anita without looking, he wanted this guy said.
Yeah. Where is just sample? Sample your granite before they press them.
May they bust your nuts while I'm finished. Anyways, right in the dream moment, comment. Let us know what you feel about this video. If you love this video, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and like our videos. Share our videos, subscribe. As we say, thank you guys at the very best. You guys are awesome. Always remember. Sorry, I just remember TJ say, Guardian spin. Is it just in my head?
He was so serious.
Guardian spin. I said, hey. All right.
So your arrow is not pointing at nobody. Spin again.
Till then, guys. See you on our next shows, guys. Peace. Chakalaka.